Why can't I keep my house in order? Kondo writes that it's difficult to tidy if you have never learned. She also writes that no one is too old to learn, and many of her clients are homemakers in their 50s. Kondo writes that her passion for tidying and home decor started when she was a child. She believed that while tidying is housework, it was difficult to improve on it. The rebound always happened, but using the right approach, the rebound won't occur. Kondo urges people to change their habits by changing their way of thinking, but concedes that it is not easy. If one tidies all at once rather than bit by bit, the mindset can change. Kondo asserts that every one of her clients has been clutter-free since undertaking their tidying marathon. Tidying all at once prevents a relapse of clutter. Kondo writes that aiming for perfection just once will help ordinary people tidy once and for all. Tidying bit by bit does not work. Kondo asks if her readers have ever entered into a fit of tidying as procrastination. She writes about tidying her room instead of studying for an exam. This doesn't happen because you want to clean your room. This is a distraction and transference. Kondo writes that after the exam, the urge to tidy dissipates. This means that cleaning doesn't actually clear the mind. It may help for a short while, but the true cause of anxiety has not been addressed. When a room becomes messy, it mirrors the mind. A messy space is a messy mind. Visible clutter draws people away from the source of the issue. Kondo writes, if you can't feel relaxed in a clean and tidy room, ask yourself what is really bothering you. When the home is clean and uncluttered, people must address their inner state and issues may be revealed. Storage does not solve the problem of clutter. Kondo writes that so-called storage experts are actually hoarders. When she was younger, she stored everything only to gaze around her room and realized that her room was not truly tidy. It was full of magazine racks, bookshelves, and drawer dividers. Then she realized most of what was in the storage bins was unneeded junk. Merely organizing clutter does not solve the problem of hanging onto it. Tidying up by location is a mistake. Kondo learned this after weeks of coming home to diligently tidy and clean when she was in junior high. Many people keep the same item in more than one place, like books or clothes. The goal will be to tidy clothes today and books tomorrow, regardless of their location. Kondo writes that a lack of awareness of how much stuff a person has leads to too much stuff. When items are dispersed throughout the house and one place at a time is tidied, we can never grasp the overall volume and therefore can never finish. Therefore, one must tidy by category, not location. Personality types. Kondo warns readers not to change their method to suit their personality. In her experience, she has found that there are only 3 types when it comes to tidying: the can't throw it away type, the can't put it back type, and a combination of those. Tidying must commence regardless of type. There are only 2 actions for tidying: discarding items and deciding where to store the remaining items. Kondo insists that discarding has to be done first. Tidying should be viewed as a special event, not something to be done every day. Kondo suggests that people view the tidying as a once-in-a-lifetime event, so readers can tidy and then enjoy the freedom that comes with a clean space. Once a house is tidied, all that remains is to put things back where they belong.